Hello everyone, this is Dr. K. Jagannayaki, Professor in MBA Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. So today I want to discuss with you about Module 3, Markets and New Economic Environment. So about the different types of terminology and also definitions related to this particular concept. So after going through this topic, the learner will be able to understand the meaning and definitions of various terms used in this particular module. So define market. So in mainstream economics, the concept of a market is any structure that allows buyers and sellers to exchange any type of goods, services, and information. The exchange of goods or services with or without money is a transaction. Market, a means by which the exchange of goods and services takes place as a result of buyers and sellers being in contact with one another, either directly or through mediating agents or institutions. So, finally, market is a place where the number of buyers and sellers they use to exchange the goods and services for some monetary value. So, in market, an exchange of economic activity took place between and among the buyers and sellers. Then explain about market structure. Market structure refers to how different industries are classified and differentiated based on their degree and nature of competition for services and goods. The four popular types of market structures include perfect competition, oligopoly market, monopoly market, and monopolistic competition. And write about perfect competition. A perfect market structure or competition it involves all the firms in an industry where we can have large number of buyers and sellers available in the market, and in case of perfect competition a particular company consumes price from the industry. So they are the price takers and in which there is freedom of entry into and exit from the industry. So whenever you want, you can enter into the market and you can also exit. There is no entry exit barriers in perfect competition and all homogeneous goods available in this market. Then what do you know about monopoly? A monopoly is a market structure that consists of a single seller or producer and there are no close substitutes in this structure. A monopoly limits available alternatives for its product and creates barriers for competitors to enter the marketplace. Monopolies can lead to unfair consumer practices. If there is only one seller, monopoly market is said to exist. So, in general, this kind of monopoly structures we can see whenever a company will come out with a new innovative product or service. So, as there will not be any kind of substitutes available in the market, so he is going to decide his own price. So, he is the price giver, not price taker. Then elaborate the meaning of duopoly. So a duopoly is a form of oligopoly where only two companies dominate the market. The companies in a duopoly tend to compete against one another and reducing the chance of monopolistic market power. So if you take examples of Visa and MasterCard, they are the examples of a duopoly that dominates the payments industry in Europe and the United States. Even if you take example of Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they are also best suited for duopoly. Then describe the meaning of oligopoly. So, oligopoly is defined as a market structure with a small number of firms, none of which can keep the others from having significant influence. If there is a competition among a few sellers, then oligopoly is said to exist. An oligopoly market situation is also called competition among the few. So there will be only few firms and they used to compete with each other, and although few companies they used to produce the same type of goods and services. An oligopoly is an industry which is dominated by a few firms. Then extend the term monospony. A monospony is a situation when there is only one purchaser, so that the provider may be subjected to pressures to lower prices or meet additional demands of the buyer, such as a managed care organization MCO purchasing hospital services. If there is only one buyer, then we used to say monospony market exists. Then what is cost plus pricing? The average cost at normal capacity of output is ascertained, and then a conventional margin of profits is added to the cost to arrive at the price. Cost plus pricing, it is a basic pricing strategy that involves determining the cost of goods or services and then adding a fixed percentage, which is known as the margin, as the markup. For example, if your total costs are $100 and you want a 20% profit margin, and you would add $20 to arrive at a selling price of 120, then only we can able to earn a profit margin of 20% on one unit of product. So cost plus pricing is that. Then discuss about market skimming. A pricing approach in which the producer sets a high introductory price to attract buyers with a strong desire for the product and the resources to buy it, and gradually reduces the price to attract the next and subsequent layers of the market. So, price skimming, also known as skim pricing, is a type of pricing strategy in which businesses initially charge a high price for their product or service and before gradually reducing the price to attract a more price sensitive market segment. So, in this case, they will fix the introductory price itself very high, and later on, in order to attract more number of consumers, at the customers, what they used to do, the company start reducing its prices so that it can easily reach its target. Then demonstrate about market penetration. So market penetration is the amount of a product or service that is sold to customers compared to the estimated total market for the product or service. It is a measurement that can determine the potential market size or help develop a strategy for increasing the market share of a specific product or service, where the products are priced so low to start with, perhaps to familiarize the products, and as the market picks up, the price also is slowly raised. If you take example of Samsung, is well known for its penetration pricing strategy. By offering its phones at a lower entry price with more pricing tiers, it aggressively lured consumers away from Apple to dominate the global smartphone market. So that strategy is known as market penetration. Then define sole trader. Sole trader or sole proprietor means there is only one person who runs the business. It implies that there is only one trader who is the owner of the business. A sole trader is the simplest form of business structure and is relatively easy and inexpensive to set up. As a sole trader, you are legally responsible for all aspects of your business, including any debts and losses and day to day business decisions. So, being the sole trader, you can enjoy all the profits even in case of losses. Sometimes you need to use your own property. So, as a result, the liability of sole trader is unlimited. And the advantages with sole trader, he will have direct contacts with the customers. Then explain about partnership. The relationship between two or more persons who agree to share the profits of the business carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. A partnership is a kind of business where a formal agreement between two or more people is made who agree to be the co owners, and they also distribute the responsibilities for running an organization and share the income or losses that the business generates. The agreement is known as partnership deed. Then illustrate the meaning of privatization. Privatization occurs when a government owned business, operation, or property becomes owned by a private non government party. Privatization may also describe a transition that takes a company from being publicly traded to becoming privately held. So, this is referred to as corporate privatization. So, inducting private ownership in state owned public enterprises with a strategy to reduce the role of government in business. So, that is the objective of privatization. Then, what is meant by globalization? Globalization means integrating the economy of a country with the world economy with a view to eliminate supply bottlenecks, improving investment climate, providing a wide choice of quality goods and services to the ultimate consumers.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.